Welcome back to Midday. We have a full house now, and Susan's even joined us. We're going to be starting off the new year with some great wine and cheese, some local cheese, and some amazing wine. So we have Linda from Sahali Liquor Store. We also have Daryl and Len from Terroir Cheese. So welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
Yay. All right, so we're going to start off. We're going to do some wine and cheese pairing as well. I don't know how to do this because I just eat the cheese and drink the wine. I'm not going to be picky about it, but you guys have brought along some stuff that goes together. So what cheeses are we going to start off with first?
We're going to talk about the French Gruyere. That's made with raw cow's milk, and it's pressured during the process to remove a lot of the moisture. So what that does is actually takes out a lot of the lactose in it. It's 99.9% lactose free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so if there's anyone who has lactose sensitive issues, then this is a great cheese. It's also a buttery sort of a taste, a salty aftertaste. It's a great cooking cheese. In fact, it's famous for French onion soup. You can use it on lasagnas, pizzas. We also have it in like a grounded form.
Oh,
for,
nice.
Yeah, pastas. So
that's cool.
It's a very versatile cooking cheese. Yeah, Linda, you're going to pair it up with something.
Yeah, which wine are we going to do?
I'm going to pair it up with Riesling, and this is a German Riesling called Maxman, and it's sweet like salty. So this is a salty cheese,
oh,
so
nice.
we're going to, and this isn't really sweet, but...
so how do you know how to pair a wine and a cheese together?
Well, you want to match the fat and the saltiness of the cheese, but more important, the fat with the acidity of the wine and...
So if it's a stronger cheese, do you want a stronger wine? Is that how it kind of works?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
You just want something, you're having, like at the end, we're going to have a really rich brie cheese. So we're going to have a really full-bodied, lots of tannin Syrah. So it'll match perfectly. There you go.
Delish, thank you.
So
now the cheese too, yeah, I'm gonna try some. And the cheese is made, Len is the cheese maker. You've been in the dairy business for your whole life, pretty much. Yeah, and the cheese, when did you start making the cheese?
We just started making cheese about 3 to 4 years ago when I started some basic courses in Guelph, University of Guelph. Then I went over to France and followed up my dreams a bit.
Nice.
And I actually got a advanced artisan cheesemaker certificate from the University of Vermont.
Oh, right on.
And then I started my own little business just over a year ago now.
And seriously, it is the best cheese I've ever had. And you've had this cheese before too, and I'm in love with it.
It's delicious.
It is delicious cheese.
And that's because the cows get massaged.
They do.
They get massages. Like, it's not even a joke. This is happening.
It's a motorized. I just want to get there.
Yes, it's
motorized.
You don't have masseuse people actually going in and massaging the cows.
No.
It's a motorized thing.
But they're very well looked after.
See, and that's why the cheese tastes so good. On top of Len and his cheese making skills, we have some pictures of the cows. They are gorgeous cows, first of all.
They are.
Second of all, they're treated. Look at that. They're getting massaged.
There it is.
So that's why they produce great milk, and then we make great cheese. That's awesome.
Let's give this a go, shall we? Riesling.
Wait a minute.
I love a good Riesling.
Oh, we don't have She didn't give me wine.
Okay,
that's
here.
okay. I forgive you.
There's the cheese.
Thank you.
So this is the French Gruyere. Is that how you pronounce it? Gruyere.
Gruyere.
Yes.
French is not my strong point.
Okay. Thank you.
Everybody's got some
Nope.
cheese.
Everyone's forgetting me today.
They
I've already
asked me if
started.
I wanted to do this, and I was like, yes.
Who doesn't love wine and cheese? And like I was saying, this is delicious.
really nice together.
There's still a lot of parties going on. A lot of people wait until January after the holidays to have their parties. So these are great cheeses to bring to any party.
This is delicious.
Isn't
It is.
Wow, what a nice pairing. We should have done the whole show like that.
I know. We'll be back tomorrow. All right. So this is so what? This is a white. What is the name of this one again? The Riesling.
Maxman Riesling.
And it's Riesling. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a drier Riesling, but still it's got lots of fruitiness and goes really nice with the saltiness of the cheese.
It is really good
I
together.
love to hear that that was lactose free almost. That's interesting.
Okay. So next up.
Okay. Going to talk about the artisan Jarlsberg. This is again made with raw milk. It's a mild, semi-hard cheese. It's really served best at room temperature when it's nice and kind of spongy.
Yeah.
It really gives off a nice flavour. Has a buttery, rich, slightly sweet flavour to it, with a real good, inviting hazelnut. Bit of hazelnut. So it's a very interesting cheese. It's more of a snacking cheese. So something you would, pair up in the evening and watching a movie, fireside
Break out the
crackling, that
crackers.
sort of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Nice. It's a fun cheese. So you can put it with apple and pear and anything like that. It's nice on a platter.
All right, should we try a piece, or we're gonna?
Sure, absolutely.
We're matching it with this.
So yeah, we're going to try. This is called Mediterranean, and it is
A red, obviously.
yes. And here, I can pass
Great,
it.
thank you very much.
Go ahead, Susan.
It's a wine from Oregon, and it
Thank
is a blend of Pinot Noir, Syrah, and Zinfandel. So it'll go really nice with this buttery, rich cheese. Again, because of the acidity and richness.
This is delicious.
I know, this cheese is awesome.
What kind is this? I don't know if I've ever.
The Jarlsberg.
Ours is in Jarlsberg. Yeah.
It's a semi-hard wash curd cheese in the cheese families. And,
Okay.
and this is also raw milk, so it's aged a minimum of 60 days by law, and then it probably aged between 2 to 6 months, and it has a shelf life of many months.
So if people don't know what artisan cheese is, though, why is it artisan? What makes it artisan?
Just more the attention to detail, the craft of the cheesemaker, and the production volumes. And they're not commercial volumes; they're very small, usually ranging from 300 liters a vat to maybe, up to 2,000 liters a vat in a large one. But that's very small scale compared to commercial production of the other cheeses.
And you guys can pick up this cheese in town. Where do you guys have some of the selections at?
We have our French Gruyere at Discover Wines.
Okay,
We also have some brie at Smorgasbord Deli.
nice.
Apart from that, really, we're at the farmers market in the summer. We're up at Sahali in their farmers market over the winter.
But you're letting me know, too, that it's not every Saturday now. It's every
That's
other
right.
Saturday?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll be there tomorrow with the full range
So
of
you can go and get
cheeses.
all your cheese tomorrow.
Yeah, and these are only 3 of our cheeses
And
that
wine.
we've got here today.
Yeah, exactly. Linda's
Yeah,
in Sahali
that's
as well.
right.
See?
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
We've set you up perfectly.
Perfect.
Head
Yes.
to Sahali,
Yes.
get your cheese, and get your wine. All right, we are going to be back with more wine and cheese right after the break. We're back on Midday now, joined again by Len and Daryl from Terroir Cheese and Linda from Sahali Liquor Store. So we're going to do some more wine and cheese pairing. And if you would like to pick up any of these wines or the cheese, they are both in Sahali right now. Of course, Sahali Liquor Store, that's where you guys are located. And during the farmers market, they do sell the cheese there as well. Every other Saturday, they will be there tomorrow as well. So which one are we moving on to now?
We're looking at the Mount Ida. It's designed like a brie. It's a Mondior style, French style brie, made with pasteurized milk, this one. It's a soft surface and it ripens over time. So you can leave this as long as you want to get it to the perfect taste that you desire.
Nice.
I believe in Europe they let it age for about 6 months.
Wow.
It becomes quite soft and very, very strong.
This is my favorite cheese out of all of them. I think I've probably purchased about 6 in like a month from you, and I've like dished it out to everybody because it is my favorite cheese by far.
Well, you share it. That's good.
I do share it sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people purchase it, and we quite often sell out. It's a
It
very
is. It's
popular
awesome cheese.
and it has a very earthy smell to it. So it's perfect for entertaining. I mean, you can chop it up and have it with some apple like this.
Yep.
You can also chop up some walnuts or apricots. Anything you want to do with the season. You can put chocolate over the top.
You can do what I did. You can put it
dress
on a cedar plank, stick it in your oven with some fig jam and hazelnuts, and it is like heaven. It's amazing.
Wouldn't you look like a star?
I know.
Did you look
I
like
did
a
look like
star?
a star.
There
Everyone's
you
like,
go.
this is so fancy. I'm like, just eat the cheese. It's just delicious. Don't
It
worry
is.
about how it looks.
Yeah.
But it is delicious. It is my favorite cheese by far. So which one are we going to pair the brie with?
We are going to pair it with this Mount Boucherie Syrah. So this is a really nice Syrah that has like notes of leather and tobacco and black pepper. So lots of tannins and acidity that will cut through the richness of this
It's
cheese.
like a rebel wine.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
It's very
good.
rebellious.
Yeah. It'll be perfect with this.
And again, if people missed what we were talking about before, to match a wine and a cheese together, you just usually go with something strong with something strong. Is that how it works?
Yeah, and like if you Google, there's so much information on the internet about wine and cheese pairing that you can find out a ton of stuff. But yeah, you want to match the saltiness, the fat in the cheese with the wine. But it's pretty simple concepts. But again, all available on the internet.
So this is, out of the 3 wines, is this the strongest wine then?
This is
And the
probably
strongest
the
cheese.
fullest body and the wine with the most tannins, and this is the richest cheese that we're having, so it's really going to cut through the richness and complement it.
Oh,
just
that's
what you want
good. See, I wouldn't even know to do that. I would just be drinking whatever wine I had at home with whatever cheese, but it does really go well together. That's delicious. That's awesome. So you guys do go to events too as well. You guys have an event coming up at Sun Peaks coming up in a couple weeks. We have a poster of it as well too that we have the info on there.
Yeah, well, you often get chosen by Dairy Farmers of Canada to be one of their featured cheeses. We're
Nice.
very proud of that. And this the Sun Peaks Winter Okanagan Wine Festival will be from the 16th to 25th of January. And we'll be featured at least 4 events there, and we're really excited about that. It's excellent for us.
It is. It's always a huge event, so that's excellent that you guys are there. That's amazing. And you're not from Kamloops. You're from Enderby, is where we
well,
want.
the Enderby area,
Right.
the North Okanagan Shuswap, yeah.
And that's your farm, and that's where all the cows are, and that's where the process, where the facility is there as well, right?
Yeah, it's traditionally a milk shed. There's about 100 dairy farms there, but we're right in the middle of it, and we're very proud with the quality of our milk too. We've been getting excellent quality scores, so we'd say probably in the 1%, top 1%
Awesome.
of British Columbia. So
That's
we think
great.
that really contributes to the quality and great flavors of the cheese.
Excellent. Make sure you get out there and get this cheese. I can't even tell you how amazing it is. And while you're at Sahali, go over to the Sahali Liquor Store. And if Linda's not there, she has a nice wall that says Linda's Picks. I love that wall because then it tells you what Linda would have told you to buy anyway. So
And my staff's great too.
They are.
They're great.
You guys are great. So head on over there this weekend, pick up some wine and cheese. Thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah.
We're going to have you back on again because you have some cheeses coming up in this new year as well.
We have some new releases, so we
Yeah.
look forward to that.
I'll come too.
Right, I know. So all the info on the screen there. If you want to get a hold of the guys from Terroir, you can email Daryl at uniquefromage@gmail.com and Linda, of course, at sahaliliquorstore.com. Thanks so much for coming on, guys.